It's time again!
That's going to be in my head all day.
Oh. Oh well.
Problem is, I was actually dancing to that like crazy.
Hi everyone and welcome to our Christmas episode. We hope you have a wonderful time with us today. Let's get to it. How you doing, Al?
Hello, mate. Yeah, I'm doing really well. Thank you very much for asking. It's Christmas time. It's the festive season. Yeah, what could go wrong? Well, we'll have to find out this week's episode.
Ooh, mystery. Right, so I don't know about you, but coming up to Christmas, I don't want to be on a diet, mate. So you know what? Personally, I think I'm going to have a couple of days off it. What about you?
A couple of days, I feel like a couple of weeks, mate. But, you know, the truth is, Christmas time's a real hard time for anyone going through a weight loss journey. So what's wrong with taking a breather, but not smashing it in the wrong way, but just enjoying a few treats and enjoying yourself over Christmas?
Yeah, I agree with you, but I don't know about anyone else out there, but I kind of can't keep it to a few treats, you know what I mean? Once that tin of roses or Quality Street gets opened, I'm in there. Can't help it.
You only have one tin of roses or Quality Street?
Well, per day.
Yeah, standard, obviously. No, I think you're right. It is really difficult to try and just keep to that little bit of treats, as you said, like, you know, the little treats, because it's Christmas. You feel like, why not? I can have. It's a very conflicting moment when you're trying to lose weight, but you're also trying to enjoy the festive period as well.
Yeah, so I think for me, I'm still stay on my plan until probably the 23rd, maybe 24th. Have a couple of days enjoying my food and my drink with my family, and then probably get back on it a couple of days after. I think that's the plan that I'm going to go for.
I like that. I think I'm going to have to modify it, and unfortunately, I'm feeling quite low. I've had a few problems personal problems as of the last couple of days, and I'm sort of trying to hold it together, but I'm starting to feel like something's got to go, and I'm thinking at the moment, it's Christmas, it's festive, I'm going to enjoy what I want to eat, and I'm going to drink what I want to drink, and I'm going to crack back on it into the new year. I think that's going to be the best thing for me. I like your method, but I feel mine's going to be a little bit worse than yours.
Well, you know, we can only do our best to see what happens. I just don't want to be making a New Year's resolution before I get back on track. That's the only thing. I want to be back on track before that, you know?
I've been thinking about a resolution, but every year it's always been the same. Diet this, diet that. And I'm going to make it something completely different this year. I'm going to look into it, but I'm not doing it diet related because I'm already on my journey. And I think it's just going to be something different. I want something to be working for me rather than me having to work through it, if it makes sense. But I'll have a look into it.
So, yeah, I get what you're saying, mate. And I think some things can get in the way around Christmas. And for people on journeys like us, it is a really difficult time. But for me, I don't want to get to the stage where I'm making, like you said, another New Year's resolution that's going to fail. Another January health kick. That everyone around the country, they get these, going to the gym every other day in January, and by February, they're off of it again. And they're putting on the pounds again. I don't want to do that this year. That's just what I do every year. So I don't want to be making a New Year's resolution. I want to be on it before that. So a couple of days after Christmas, back to plan. Back being healthy, back going for walks and runs, things like that. I don't want to be making New Year's resolutions this year.
Yeah, I think there was some scientific study, don't quote me on this from what I've read, but there was no point in trying to start a resolution in January 1st. And they reckon it's because we're in the winter months, everything's dark, it's, you know, you just go to work in the darkness, come home in the darkness, and it's not very nice weather, that it really makes everything 10 or 100 times harder to actually make the effort to go and do what you need to do, because everything is still geared at that horrible time of year. Spring, so very late February, early March, is the best time to start because you've still got months before summer. and it's good weather.
Yeah, I think I have to agree with all of that. Yeah, it's an interesting fact, and we might have to look more into that in January. Have a look at it.
Well, you think environment, it's around you. If you've got cold, horrible weather, I've spoken to many runners that won't even run in horrible windy conditions or wet conditions or snow conditions because it's not what they want to do. They've got to get the extra effort in. And if they're doing it and they're like the pros, what chances of people like you or I who are very sort of, well, at the amateur stage, you amateur, but, at the very bottom of this stage that we're in, because we're not there yet, you think about it, it's double hard for us to even make that work. So, yeah, I agree with them, I think.
Yeah, okay, well, seems like some good scientific evidence. There you go. We're bringing the science to the people.
Yeah, in a sort of YouTube way, two guys talking.
Hey, it's social science, let's call it that.
I like that, social science. Made up or not, but we don't know.
We can only go by what we're told. Okay, so Al, should we take a look at your vlog this week?
I don't know if I've ever said this before, but let's just dive right in.
Yeah, I've heard that before myself. Just dive right in.
Right. Hello, you beautiful people. Today is day 1 of my 10-day 5k challenge for Macmillan Cancer Support. I'm raising some money whilst also trying to get healthy, as you're full well on this journey. It's just something that's been needed to do for a long while. And after Dean's great and triumphant 2 miles a day, 60 miles in a month challenge for cancer research, I just felt like I had to do something as well. And that guy inspired me to do this. I felt like it was something I needed to do, and he done it for me. He made me sort of get off my bum and think this is what I need to do. And as you full well know, I'm a big guy and 5k is a big ask, but to do it 10 times, it's even bigger. And I've got Dean to thank for that. So I'm going to do that today. I'm going to start my first lot and I'll let you know how it goes afterwards. Wish me luck. Right, you beautiful people. I've just done my first 5k for the 10-day 5k challenge for Macmillan Cancer Support. And I'm knackered. Oh, I'm exhausted. I felt like that one was harder than the previous one I did for the sort of start-up. But I did it in about 44 minutes, and I'm very happy with that. I'm better to have done it than not done it at all. So I'm very happy. There will be a link in the description for this week. If you could donate any of your hard-earned pennies, it'd be always very much appreciated. It's been a real tough year for a lot of people, and I do appreciate every penny that comes along. Right, I'm going to go home and have a sit down for a couple of minutes because I think my legs are going to need it. They feel like lead. Anyway, thanks for being with us, guys. Speak to you soon. Hello, you beautiful people. Just doing another run today. This is day 4 of the runathon of the Macmillan Cancer Support charity run. And yeah, the first 2 days were running. Found that hard work. Really did. Struggled with that, but done it. Took some advice. So day 3 was a walk, but I did 7 kilometers as opposed to 5. I've now hit my target in the middle of this, so very, very happy. But obviously you can still donate more. Please check the link. And yeah, now on day 4, going to go for a run. Meeting up with my mate JJ. Going to be doing this as a run. And unfortunately he's going to have to slow right down for me because he is streets ahead of me when it comes to running. But yeah, horrible weather today, and I mean, have a look. It's like, look, it is horrible out there, but who cares? Getting healthy and doing something about it. So I'm sitting here and I'm going to be doing some filming shortly with Dean, and I'm really not feeling it. I'm not feeling it at the moment. I've been in a sort of a really mixed mood, and I've had a few things go wrong. Cars playing up. I've had a couple of days off work, and I'm just like, my brain in the old way is trying to be festive, okay, like eat, drink, be merry, that sort of thing. But I'm in a new mind trying to push forward to be healthy, eat healthy, and try and
forget that past, or maybe not forget it, but try not to embrace it so much. And it's conflicting me. It's been making me feel really low, because in 1 minute I'm trying to like, yes, I want to lose weight, push, push, push. Next minute I'm getting, yeah, let's sit down and eat a load of crisps and loads of dip and chocolate and fizzy drink. And I'm struggling, because when I'm on my days off, I'm losing. There's no structure, there's no routine. I can't seem to make it work. There's plenty to be getting on with. I mean, seriously, it's like almost Christmas time. I've got plenty of work to do, but I've been so tired and I've been so fed up of things going wrong, like one thing after another after another. All those hits break down your defences of what you're trying to do. So I know this is a very long-winded way of saying it, but I'm really struggling to try and continue with the path at the moment, working on losing weight. So I might have to just try in small doses rather than not. And if the bigger hits win, then let them win for now and get a fresh perspective after the sort of Christmas, New Year period out of the way. I can't see otherwise. I don't want to quit, but I think I'm going to have to take either very, very, very small wins, or I'm going to have to lose it altogether. And I don't want to lose it altogether. So I've made my option. I'm just going to let the punches hit me and I'll roll with the punches. And we'll go from there.
Hello guys, end of week vlog. It is Monday today. We're coming out and about for a walk. So yesterday I did my end of week and I was £3 plus. I know why. I've been eating a lot more rubbish food because I've been off work. The evenings have been killing me, purely boredom and watching telly. So I've come out today to carry on my run / walk, and I've been with my son who joined me for a sleep. Isn't that lovely? Spend some quality time together and he wants to nod off. Anyway, I'm going to make a move. Better week this week. I'm going to put more effort in. Get that £3 back that I just gained.
Right, so Al, that looked like a really solid week of running, mate. Tell us about it.
Well, do you know what? I've done mostly running this week with a mixture of walking, 5k each day, doing it obviously for the charity of Macmillan Cancer Support. It is tough going. I'm talking really tough going. I know you can break it up into parts, but I'm trying to do 10 days solid of a 5k each day, whether it be walking or running. And do you know what? It is certainly something very different to what I've ever been used to. I've never done anything as physical as this ever before. So yeah, really good this week, but it has been taken up for most of what I was doing for vlogs. So yeah, all those vlogs were covered mainly on running.
Excellent. It looked really good, mate. You looked like you were doing really well with it. I mean, I don't think I could run that far, to be honest.
I think you could. In fact, I think you could probably even do better than me. I think it is purely more down to your willpower. I don't have a lot, so, and for what you did in the previous month with 2 miles every day for the month, I mean you're beating me constantly. So I'm saying to you, don't knock yourself down, fella. You can really do this.
Yeah, I mean, next week I'm actually starting my my walking. I mean, I'm going to start as walking. I might run some of it, but the details will be in my vlog in a little bit. But yeah, I think I need some of your inspiration, mate.
Well, I tell you what, it feels like I need something from you every now and then. So I suppose I will do my best to keep you pumped and going for what you're doing and psyched up. But it's it's a tough gig. But there are people that do this every day anyway. So you never know. It might turn into something, make me into a bit of a runner.
Excellent, mate. Well, keep us informed because you're not finished yet, are you? You've still got 4 or 5 days to go.
Yeah, I've still got a few more to do before everything's in. And then obviously I've still got the sponsors still to come in. So yeah, I've got still a bit more to do. But yeah, it's well on its way.
Excellent, mate. Well, keep going and good luck to get it finished.
Thanks, mate. Appreciate it. Okay then, mate. Well, we've had a bit of a chat about my vlog. I think the next best thing to do is have a chat about yours.
Yeah, my vlog is going to be quite short this week because I've got something else I want to talk about a little bit later on in the episode. So, nice brief little vlog. Should we take a look?
Yeah, let's dive in, mate.
So here you go, Alan. I have succumbed to your way. It doesn't look great, I've got to be honest. But that is Weetabix with hot water and sweetener. So you've been saying all along that I should try it. So here I go. I'm trying it. I'll let you know what I think. Right, hi everyone, how we doing? So, I always start vlogs like that, don't I? How are we all doing? So, yeah, I'm alright. I hope you are too. Right, so I'm starting a new challenge. It's called the Conqueror Challenge. And it's a virtual walk up Mount Fuji. So it's 46 miles around the 3 lakes and up Mount Fuji. Obviously, I can't go to Japan, so it's going to be virtual. And basically, this challenge, you can set yourself however long you want to do it. So I've set myself 10 days. So that's 4.6 miles a day. That's doable. It is doable. I'd like to do it sooner than that, though. So 10 days, because I think Al had 10 days to do his 5Ks. So I'm going to give myself the same challenge. And we'll see how we go. What else I was going to report today? Oh, yeah. The Weetabix of water. Not too bad, I've got to be honest. Not the best thing I've tasted, and I don't think I'll be having it regularly. But yeah, not too bad. Not too bad at all. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave a link in the description for the Conqueror challenges, because there's loads of them you can do, and I've got a feeling that I'm going to start to get a bit hooked on this, because there's a nice big shiny medal at the end of it, and there's lots to collect, and all of them are different distances and different ones. So you can walk Route 66, or I think one's called the Ring Road, where you walk all around the country of Iceland, and you get a nice medal for it. So yeah, I'll put a link in the description. You can have a look yourselves if you want. So far, I've not started yet, but the community side of it seems really great. Everyone's really friendly, really helpful. So I'm looking forward to trying it. So I'll let you guys know how I do. See you later. Bye. Okay, so what I'm trying to do is trying to get back to a healthier me. So I'm going to try and have, I'll probably have 2 pots of this Greek-style yoghurt. I'm going to stick a banana in it. I just have it as a snack. I've got to find some healthy snacks to keep me going. So I'll give this a try and let you guys know what I think about it. See you later. Right, so this is my end of week vlog, and I actually lost a pound this week. It feels good to be on a loss again. It really does. So pound loss, and I'm really going to push myself now. I feel good. I feel back in the zone. Yeah, I just want to lose this weight. I want to get rid of it. I've got £4 now to go to get under the 15 stone. So I'm going to make that my target this week. Get under that 15 stone this week. It's going to be a tough ask because I'm not at work. I'm off work this week. So the routine's going to be a little bit out. But I'm going to go for it. I'm going to absolutely go for it. Get under that 15 stone this week. So let's see how we do. Right, boy, you ready to go for a walk?
Yeah.
Let's go for a walk. Let's go.
Dude, most important one of all, Weetabix.
You know what? It wasn't actually that bad. I was a bit nervous and apprehensive about it. I don't know why. It was only Weetabix. Yeah, a little bit of sweetener, a bit of dash of milk, and mainly hot water, obviously. But I coloured it with a little bit of milk. But yeah, really quite nice actually. Yeah, not bad.
Yeah, it's one of my sort of winter favourites. It's just like I said before in the previous episodes. It was like something my nan did for my mum and my mum done for me, and I've done for my kids, and my kids hate it. But you know, it's how it is. I enjoy it, and that's the main thing. So, dude, so I can see that obviously you're getting prepped for your challenge. That's a lot of walking that's going to be taking place.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? I actually quite like. I'm probably a bit of like, I don't know if it's a magpie or a crow. As soon as there's a shiny object in it, I want it. So I saw there's a medal at the end of this one, so I thought, yeah, I'm going to go for it. But then I looked a bit more into it. It's like 46 miles, and it's a virtual climb of Mount Fuji in Japan. And there's a nice medal at the end of it. So I thought, you know what, it's by someone called the Conqueror Challenges. I'll put a link in the description. You can go and check them out. They've got a really good Facebook community as well. So I've been on there already asking for a bit of advice, some help, and everyone is really great on there. So I'm really looking forward to starting it. And 46 miles, I've set myself to do it in 10 days, but I want to try and do it in less than that, because that's like 4.6 miles a day. But I'm going to try and average 5 miles a day walking or running and whatever, because you can do any kind of exercise to get it to that time. As long as it's a distance exercise, it will count towards your distance on the challenge.
That's really good. I mean, that's nearly 10k a day. That's quite hefty. You know, do you reckon you're going to be able to do this?
I don't know. I've not done anything since my cancer research run, so I'm probably still quite unfit. So I'll have to see how I go. I'll probably do mostly walking on it because, like I say, pretty unfit. But hopefully I can build up and be a bit better.
Well, do you know what? I think you can do it. I believe in you, mate. I reckon if it's something you want to do, you'll smash it.
I don't know why I did that.
Okay, guys, so, right, let's have a look at the weight loss chart. Okay, so if we have a look at my dismal effort this week, I've put on 3 pounds. Unfortunately, this is going to happen. This is because it's Christmas time. I know it's not great, but I'm working on it and we'll do our best. But Dean, I want to see what you've done because it seems impressive.
I've lost £1 this week, so I have actually started going in the correct direction, which is fantastic. I've been trying to do it for ages. Last couple of weeks have been pretty tough, putting some weight on. But yeah, finally going back in the right direction. So it's £1 loss. And like I said at the beginning, I think it was episode 10 when we decided to do the lists, just lose £1 a week. That's all you can do.
Yeah, proud of you, mate. It's a good trend. It's best to go down in this section because obviously this is the one that matters most. So yeah, very proud of you, mate. Well done for doing that and keep up this sterling work that you're doing.
Lovely. Thank you very much, sir.
No problem.
Right, so Al, there's something I actually wanted to talk about coming up to Christmas. And I was actually having a chat with one of our colleagues. She doesn't want to be named, but she was talking about a boyfriend she had that was really muscly. He was a bodybuilder, really like bulked up kind of guy. And she said, aesthetically, very pleasing. Easy on the eye, but horrible to cuddle up to. It's like cuddling concrete. So I wanted to know what women actually want. Like, do they want that muscly body or do they want a dad bod, someone to cuddle up to? And I know women get like this, it's really hard for them. They see all these models in magazines and on TV, and they have this certain image about that's how they think they need to look. And I kind of get that men have that as well. Because I know from me, I watch these like Spider-Man films and all these superheroes, and they're all muscly, big built hero kind of guys. And I think men want to be like that. They want to have that muscly look. But I don't know if women want that.
It's funny you say that because it's a perception. I suppose it's individual needs that work that answer. You could ask 1,000 people and you can get 1,000 answers. But the way I suppose it is the perception of what a man would see himself as, like the Chris Evans, Chris Hemsworth, you know, all these like superheroes. They look aesthetically like what you would want to be at the end result. But to be honest with you, if you wanted my opinion, I just wish to be like leaner, like slimmer and healthier, really having a good fitness where I'm not out of breath going up the stairs. You know, it's the usual, just being able to go out and run around a field for a little while and play a bit of footy and things like that. You know, that's the sort of level I'm interested in. I don't think I really want the superhero level, as you see, you know, on the telly, because I just don't think it's going to work.
Well, it's funny because I don't think it's something that necessarily you want. I think it's something that is ingrained in you from advertising and media, and genuinely men think that's how they need to look to impress their women. But I think the women don't want that. So what I've done is I've done a little survey of a few people and I've asked them, do they want a dad bod or a mad bod?
Hey, so mad bod or dad bod? Women would be lying if they said they didn't like a bit of eye candy. But when it comes down to it, honestly, we don't care. Nope.
Dad bod, as it was more cuddly. Too much muscle is just not my thing.
I love a dad bod.
I feel very sorry for guys. Very sorry for guys. I think it's always put that women have body issues. Women are the ones with weight issues, blah, blah, blah. But it is men as well. And I think men do suffer from this. But I think men would be very happy to know that most women actually go for personality. For me, if a guy can make me laugh, if a guy can keep me laughing from morning to night, that's my kind of guy. Like, I don't want him to have pecs. I don't want him to have muscles. I want someone that's going to sit there and eat a pizza in their pants at the end of the sofa. So for me, you know, pecs isn't everything. You've got to love someone and you've got to smile and laugh with someone. And that's the only way for me.
Right, so there's our answer. We've got some interesting feedback from so the lovely ladies that sent some videos in. I'd love to hear what happens on the Twitter account with that. So maybe you can keep us up to date with that in a couple of videos' time.
Yeah, definitely. I think that's a good idea. I think it's a really good question because it sort of puts you in a society picture of like what people feel about what people look like, you know, what they want from that. So yeah, really good question.
Great. So I think what we'll do, we'll wrap it up there and wait for the response. So thank you everyone for watching. From me, I hope you have an absolutely wonderful Christmas. do what you want to do. If you want to come off the plan, come off the plan. If you want to fill your face, fill your face. Just be happy at Christmas. See you later, everyone.
And for me, I just want to say again, thank you so much for the support all through this year. It has been amazing. We do wish you a really good Christmas, a great New Year, and I'm going to be pigging out on Terry's chocolate orange brownies. I know that's exactly what I'm going to be doing.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Unfortunately, it's too good, but yeah, definitely going to be doing that.
That's great. Well, you enjoy that, and I hope everyone out there enjoys their Christmas. See you later, everyone.
See you later, guys. Jazz hands.
And don't forget, guys, you must hit the like button.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Okay.
And you must subscribe to the channel.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Okay.
And you must also press the little bell thingy that gets you notifications when you get all the current video thingies, sort of thingies. Press the bell.
Okay, I think they've got it now.
I'm going to be really serious here as well. Okay, ready?
Yeah, go.
Okay, so Al, I can't do it. I can't do it. I just got a glimpse of myself. Right, serious. Here we go. Right, so Al, that seemed to be. I can see you laughing.